we talk about the strategy we build. And how we build? We build together. Shareholder, the employee and the customer. And we work on the concept of first choice, where we talk about how the company can be first choice of the customer, first choice of the employee, and first choice of the stakeholder. So this is the strategy behind it.
Okay, so sir, tell us what are the different profiles people look when they get into logistics supply chain companies?
Okay, logistics supply chain companies over the years have grown, and if you see in today's world, the international trade or the logistics forms a major part of the business. So there, you're not only talking about the freight management, which is just ocean freight or air freight or the custom brokerage. We are talking about distribution and warehousing. We are talking about express business. We are also talking about reverse auctioning, which is a new trend which has come in. A lot of companies participate together, and the company which is in L1 or L2, depending on the business module they have, they are awarded the contracts. So in such a scenario, the logistics and supply chain industry has diversified into, besides being a simple logistics service provider, into the vertical management or different products like pharmaceuticals, automotive, or for that matter life sciences, or for that matter the garments. We call it the fast moving products. So this is how the company has been devised at different departments, different sections for capturing and for contributing to the growth in international trade.
So how instrumental do you think today's MBA curriculum is when it comes to preparing the top management professionals?
See, as far as the MBA curriculum is concerned, there is no doubt about it that it gives you immense exposure in the matter of the subject people are taught here and the way they are prepared for taking the challenges and the new roles in their organization. By virtue of their enlargement in their knowledge area, they are able to take new assignments, they are able to perform better, and they know that what is the objective behind a company's success once they start working with that.
So sir, what are the skills that recruiters look when they come to hire professionals for logistics and supply chain industries?
Okay, there are two kind of requirements we have. One goes for hiring when the person is just passed out from the school, the management school. So that is when we talk about the integrity part, which is very important. His fit into the culture, which is very important because every organization works through a culture system. So the person has to fit into the culture. Because the person has no experience, we don't talk about experience, but we talk about his small experience, what he has undergone during his management program. But if you talk about the person or the employee who has gained some experience, we talk about his expertise, where he has worked with, what he has handled, how he has handled, and how he has worked under the crisis and pressure management. That's the most important part.
Sir, comment on your interaction with PGDM executive batch today. How well prepared do you think they are head to the key positions?
Yeah, this is a very diversified group. People coming from the different backgrounds like IT, pharmaceutical, textile, banking, and chemicals. So it means that the people from different sectors are coming, realizing the importance of the MBA program. And the best part is that after you have experience of more than 3 years, and when you start doing the MBA program, so in that case, you understand the management better. It's been good because the presentation was creating a great workplace strategy behind, because most of the people here are experienced and they have come here to hone their skills after completing their the MBA program. So with the experience and completing the MBA program, they seem to be quite enthusiastic about knowing that how the organization functions and different part where they have worked and what are the challenges they have faced, and they have put up questions accordingly. So I think it's a very agile group, and people seems to be very concerned that once we have completed this program, how we are going to be looking forward to take up the challenges. As far as the people are concerned, I just said that the three important factors which I follow in my life and which I'll share with them also. First and foremost is the character. Now, character is something which makes a person. And second most important thing is your commitment. So once we have a character and commitment, the third, the competence comes automatically. So that's the 3C which I always propose to people, and I tell them that if you follow 3C, you'll be successful in my life.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.